In part 7, we shift from the global to the personal, because building a fortress isn't just about strategy, it's about sacrifice. We're going to talk about what this transition means for American life, the prices, the pain, the payoff, because reshoring isn't free, but if we get this right, it'll be worth every bit of it. Let's talk about what this really means. Not for Wall Street, not for policymakers, but for you. What does Fortress America look like for the American middle class? The short answer? It's tough, but it's worth it. The short-term pain? Let's not sugarcoat it. When you bring supply chains home, things get more expensive, at least at first. That $12 toaster made in China, it's going to cost $28 when made in Ohio. Some brands will disappear, some store shelves might look emptier, and yes, some people will need to retrain for new jobs. This isn't a slogan, it's a sacrifice. But for the first time in decades, it's a sacrifice with a purpose. Because for too long, Americans were told, if your job disappears, just adapt. If your factory closes, go to college. If your wages stay flat, that's just globalization. But none of that worked. We hollowed out the middle class in exchange for cheap goods. We destroyed local economies just to keep Walmart fully stocked. And now, finally, that era is ending. Now, the long-term payoff. Here's what Fortress America is already starting to deliver. New factories in the Midwest and South. Higher wages in strategic industries, especially energy, steel, and semiconductors. A resurgent in union power, especially in reshored manufacturing hubs. And most importantly, dignity in domestic work, because it's about bringing back meaning. For decades, working with your hands was devalued. Making real things was seen as low skill, and communities that relied on industry were written off. Now, they're the foundation of the new economy, the rebuilding of the American dream. This is what reshoring really is. It's a national reset. Instead of chasing profits across the Pacific, we're investing in towns like Peoria, Macon, Scranton, and Tulsa, places that built this country and were left behind. It means kids won't have to move away to find work. It means families can rebuild wealth where they live. It means the middle class actually matters again. We're seeing regional economies rise, southern states building auto hubs, Midwestern states reclaiming heavy industry, Southwest corridors booming with logistics and energy. This is what economic independence looks like. Not efficiency for efficiency's sake, but security, control, and stability. Now, yes, some people are going to lose in this transition. White-collar sectors tied to global trade will feel the squeeze. Service jobs that depend on cheap imports will shift. We will all have to adjust. But for the first time in a generation, working-class Americans aren't being told to deal with it. They're being put at the center of the economy again. This is the heart of Fortress America. Not steel, not tariffs, not oil, but people. People who build, people who produce, people who have been ignored for too long, finally getting their country back.